funniest pets and people, a dog in a tizzy gets a little bit dizzy. A kitty who's king of the roost. A groom pops more than the question. A cat takes a licking and keeps on sitting. So get comfy, 'cause this show rocks. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Get ready to work those smiles. It's exercise. These two paddling pups are in a race to get to that ball. Wow, look at them go. Try this at home, will you? It's a blast for the doggies and a great way to trick them into taking a bath. And the winner gets a hug. And the loser also gets a hug. Huh. Hugs are great, but would it kill you to cough up a turkey leg once in a while? Now this explains who the high scorer DOG is. From watching his strategy, it seems the dog thinks the object of the game is to get the little sign that says tilt to light up. Actually, the dog knows he can never get the ball, but he figures it's easier than chasing birds and cars that he can never get either. This little dog is so cute trying to catch his tail. I wonder what he's thinking. How long can I keep up this silly charade that I think I can actually catch my tail? Well, it makes the old lady happy. And who knows? Maybe I'll get a liver treat out of it. This dog has so much he wants to do. Get rid of that balloon, untie the string from his collar. If only it weren't in that order. The dog is just disappointed in the failed attempt to lift himself out of the party and over to the dog park. But the good news is the cat is sleeping upstairs. So as soon as that balloon pops, this will turn into a surprise party after all. When it came to making it in pro volleyball, Beatrice had to practice hard because she knew her weaknesses of shortness, smallness, and hitting the ball with claws would not be balanced by her one strength, having no need for the team's suntan lotion. Wow, what's Blackie so upset about? Well, don't bother asking. He figures there's no use in explaining because, as far as he's concerned, he'll never get to the end of it. It doesn't help that whenever he explains to people the mysterious thing he's after, they just consider it a tall tale.
Ready? Here we go.
The arrangement between this owner and his pug works out perfectly. The dog can get his walk, while his owner gets to sit and read his newspaper.
Just be on there until I tell her that it's time to come on.
But the dog especially loves it when the Sunday paper comes, because he can wind up getting a 6-hour walk. Why is this kitty following her owner on the treadmill? Well, she isn't interested in exercise. She's just vain and wants to look great for her upcoming high school reunion. Litter of 97, where she's hoping to be voted most likely to curl up and fall asleep on the VCR. Her only real complaint is how long it takes. She's already late for her next 14-hour nap. Well, this is one of those bad news, good news kinds of moments. The bad news? You popped the cork too close and now your face is drenched in expensive champagne. The good news? Oh wait, that is the good news. Grab your galoshes. It's outdoor fun. this cat has somehow managed to talk this deer into licking his fur. You know what that means? Even the cat's tongue is lazy. Actually, he's just a fashion-conscious cat going for a cool hairstyle. We're not going to be the ones to tell him that the slick-back look went out in the 80s. Today on Mr. Science Whiz. Hey kids, today on Mr. Science Whiz, we're gonna find out what happens when we combine doggy breath and skunk smell. So let's slip on those goggles and let her rip. Hey, Mr. Science Whiz here. Next week on Mr. Yeah, Mr. Science Whiz is gonna need a little time off. Anybody has a... I can't feel my legs. And now it's time for Not a Winning Combination. Today on Not a Winning Combination, lounging and gravity. And that was not a winning combination. Beach parking, $5. A loaf of bread, $2. The look on Grandpa's face when he wakes up from his nap to find he's been buried up to his neck with seagulls dive-bombing his head, priceless. Canine rubble removal. Canine rubble removal. You want the job done right, and you don't care how long it takes. Even if that's a year for a small pile of rocks, we're your dogs. Canine rubble removal. Canine rubble removal. Slowly removing one pile of rubble since 1997. Look at those little guys opening their presents. Who knew Santa even kept lists of naughty and nice squirrels? Hey, you know what squirrels want more than nuts inside wrapping paper? Nuts not inside wrapping paper. But if you insist on giving your neighborhood squirrels presents, all you need is a tiny Christmas tree, some wrapping paper, and to seek the advice of your healthcare professional. Check out these awesome dudes getting into extreme biking, followed by extreme crashing and extreme bruising. Okay, it's tough, but you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh, of course, whoever they are never tried this crazy stunt. Let's both laugh at this next section. It's mine, not yours. These two have been going at it for almost 2 hours. And for what, you ask? Well, to sleep inside that little bed. Actually, it does look kind of comfy in there. Hey, I got dibs after you guys. Seriously. You guys! Now look at this situation. The dog wants to do this all by himself, but the bird wants to get his beak in there. Can't they come together? Can't they find some way to compromise, see each other's point of view, and share in ripping apart the cat's toy? It's a big step. Little Barney's been working up to getting this treat all day. And we're reaching. We're reaching. We're reaching. Well, it looks like trying hard will have to be its own reward. This clip brings up so many questions, like, why is that cat able to dominate the shoe? And why do they both want the same shoe, and what happened to the other shoe, for that matter? Well, when you realize the shoe was left by the last guy who was chased off for asking a bunch of dumb questions, are you really sure you're curious after all? This little dog and this big dog have a problem. They both want the toy and neither can bear to give it up. Okay, you may think we're trying to make a lame can't bear to give it up joke, but we're serious. Not gonna toy with you. Okay, that was weak. But seriously, this time, these two have a legitimate problem. It's known as teddy envy. Okay, we're moving on. That's it.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Hey, it's Aunt Jeannie's 75th birthday, and there's nothing like trick candles.
Oh, for the love...
Her family would have used the correct amount of them, but by the time she's finished blowing them out, it would be her 76th birthday.
I'm losing...
But the joke's on them, because Aunt Jeannie skipped breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when that last candle is finally blown out, that entire cake is hers. Get ready to laugh twice. It's Funniest Pets and People. Rewind. Rusty is an amazing guard dog. And he's not taking any chances of someone coming near the cows, because all he knows is they have something to do with him getting milk bones. And buddy, he will protect them with his life. This is the dog's way of saying, "Hey, I really need a belly scratch, fellas." Yep, this pooch is dying to get at that itch. And sheerly by accident also happens to set a new record for world's biggest snow angel. But the dog's owner doesn't mind. It'll be nice to see white footprints tracked across her carpet for a change. The writers went out for Chinese food and left this clip running till they got back. Please call again.
Hi, my name is Michael Kepman from St. Augustine, Florida. What I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to take 10 of these basketballs and I'm going to spin them on various parts of my body all at the same time. So let's give it a try. Just like that.
This is a wind-up baby. You just keep doing this until he turns 2, and he won't stop moving again till he's 13 and discovers video games. All aboard! You're probably wondering why a grown cat would decide to give rides to the local possums for 10 cents apiece. Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo-woo! Well, let's just say his owners don't give him an allowance and his cat toys aren't going to pay for themselves. Phil's a great soccer player, but his son is coming up fast. And Phil isn't ready to give up the glory, which is why he's installed this anti-soccer opponent security system. You know, the funny part was Phil played with his son, so the boy would spend less time on the net. Guys, is your hair thinning? But do you hate how fake toupees look? Well, I'm Val Sterling, president of the Men's Club for Hair, and I've got what you're looking for, the Tweety Toop. Instead of some polyester-looking rug, the Tweety Toop is an actual live bird that is so eye-catching, no one will notice you're bald. And how easy is the maintenance? Just a few breadcrumbs and our trained seagulls do the rest. By the way, I'm not just the president of the Men's Club for Hair, I'm also a client. This tenacious little doggy was the inspiration for a very famous children's book. The Little Doggy Who Could. important. Okay, now we're into this. $1 to all our viewers if he makes it to the top. Now, this next clip of a puppy playing peekaboo is supposedly one of the cutest clips we've ever received. And while I do agree that it is rather precious, I don't know if I'd call it the most adorable little puppy wuppy. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, could you make sure you cut that last part, because...
Sure thing, Mr. Paulson.
Great, thanks. Get ready for a night of serious all bark, all bite in your snout tether brawl. It's Bubba versus Meatball, a classic rivalry going back almost 11 minutes. Now it's time to tune in and see who is truly the doggy tetherball champion of the world. Only on Pay-Per-Zoo. Smile, baby. We got some smooth moves. A lot of people consider him a dreamer, maybe even a bit of a kook. But Oswald is convinced he can be the first bird to fly by propeller.
Everybody's asking me why I'm on across the road.
Well, now at least we know why he didn't make it across the road yet. Actually, this bird is tired of flying south, so he decided to hitch. But it looks like there aren't any takers, and mostly, we suspect, because he doesn't have a thumb.
I'm walking across the road. I tell you all my brothers that I ain't no toe, 'cause I said, I'm walking across the road. That's right.
This prominent scientist has assembled a group of other renowned scientists to watch as he attempts to hatch a rare dinosaur egg. Well, it turns out there is no baby dinosaur egg, but he did wind up confirming the Big Bang Theory. In any case, this confirms that old axiom, never trust a scientist in a t-shirt and a mullet. 6 seconds after you whistled and said, "Hey, mini girl, bacon treats!" All right, this is a game that involves bending over to pick up a paper grocery bag without using your hands. And not because it makes the game any more difficult, it's because you'll need your hands to put on a bandage. Now, player number 2 has forgotten probably the most important tip. Never compete in this game right after you've waxed the floors. Okay, number 3 steps up to the plate, leans down, and... amazing! Oh, there's nothing like laughing at yourself, unless it's laughing at your friends. Wow, this is an astonishing moment you are about to behold. Not the dog helping around the house. A man changing a baby's diaper. And while this part of the training worked out well, the plan to train the cat to fetch the baby's milk bottle, that didn't work well at all. Wow, look at that rabbit chase down that dog, will you? Pretty risky. He's really relying on having those 2 lucky feet. But you may be wondering why the dog is staying crouched under the trampoline like that. Well, come on, he doesn't want anybody to see it. It's pretty embarrassing, isn't it? This clip proves that despite certain downsides, fish oil is very good for your hair. Boy is confused, though, because his grandmother told him he had a cowlick. I think he'd really prefer the cat doing this. I mean, a cow? Yet another reason that if you decide to try internet dating, do yourself a favor, read that profile very closely. funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. This is the scene every night at the stage door entrance to Cats. Oops, Rusty's figured out a way in, and these two are gonna start chasing. You might want to look for a new production opening tomorrow night of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. See you next time.